One, two, three, four. Hello, guys. Hello. Do you need more people on your small city level? This video is for you. It will show you how to get more people on the sidewalks and more vehicles on the roads. So let's go with it. Hi, please make sure to stay to the last minute of the video. In our last video, I will show you my settings to have the same traffic on your small city level. So this is our city, and you can see that from the beginning of your level, you don't have much traffic. You have some people, some crowd working, some people walking, and that's pretty much it. So you see in the beginning the level, there's no traffic light whatsoever, there's no people, and there's no vehicles, there's no cars, there's pretty much nothing in the city. So to get this thing working better, you have to go back to your project. And to go back to the project, this is where you have to go. You go to the world outliner and you have to check for spawner. So I'm looking for the spawner. And once you made your filter, you have 5 spawners on your level. So by default, like I said, most of the features are disabled. This is because it's the small city level. And the spawner will make some AI working on your city. So it will be time consuming, it will be processor consuming, and we have to start to modify some of the properties that we have on the spawner so you get more change on the city. The first thing we're gonna do is to make more people. Actually, the city is out of people. There's some people because you can see that the spawning count scale is 1, and this is pretty much it. So if you want to have more crowd, more people on the sidewalks, you have to change this property. So let's go something like 10 and start the level again. So this is the first change. You can see that we have more people on the sidewalks, and each time you change the count, you can have more people on the sidewalks. So you can see more people. Are working now on the city. So each time you want to have more people, you just have to change this scale and you have more people. So this is it. Let's go with 50 and start again. See that we have more people on the sidewalks. Each time you change the scale, you have more people on the sidewalks, but be aware that each time you change, you have more people and you have more processor operation needed from your machine. Okay, so this is for the people. Let's go change another options. So you can see that for next spawners, each one have a different role. For this one, the BP may mass traffic intersection, you have the same options that you have to change. For this one is for the parked vehicle. This is this. It will make it's activated by default when you start your level. So if I make a filter on the modified properties, you can see that I'm having all the changed properties for the parked vehicle, and you can see that the spawning count, it's at the 0.5. You can make it less, 0.1, and this way you have less vehicles parked. So you can see that each time you have the count scale modified, you have the changes made. But be aware that the auto spawn on begin play must be checked to have the option activated on the level. So you can see for this option for the mass traffic trailer and for the mass traffic vehicle, they are not activated by default on the level. So you can see that they are not loaded, and you can see that the option auto spawn on begin play is unchecked. So if you want to have the traffic lights and you want to have the vehicles, you have to check the two of them. So let's start with the vehicles and make it auto spawn on begin play, and let's change the count scale for something like 5 and start the level again. So let's see if we do have some vehicles working on the city. I'm not sure that I activated the vehicles. So we can see, we can hear the sounds, but there's no vehicle. Or actually there it is. There's one vehicle coming from that road. And let's see what we do have. So you can see this is the first vehicle working on our city. So you can see that it's pretty much low for a spawning count, and let's go with something more, something like let's say 20. And let's activate also the traffic and go with something like 5. So this way, I think we do have everything we need to have a minimum of crowd. Okay, let's go full screen and see what we do have. There it is. So you can see that we already have more people and more vehicles on the city. So same goes with the traffic lights. You can see that traffic lights are working. See the changes are made, and you can see there's more people, more crowd on the city. So this is the settings I'm using for my my crowd. So for each one, let me show you the modified properties that I do have. So for the first one, for the crowd, I have a count of 3000 for the spawn, and I do have a 35 count scale for the people, for the crowd. Same on this property, only the modified one, and you can say the spawning count scale of 5. Same here, I do have a spawning count scale of 0.02, and if you go for the mass traffic, I have a spawning count of 5, and finally for the vehicles I do have a spawning count of 45. Thanks to be this long on this video. I hope that you will be one of our subscribers. If not so, please subscribe, consider subscribing to my channel. This really helps a lot the channel, and see you on my next videos. Thanks again.